Hello Libra, and welcome to your triple cross reading with me for the month of July 2017. You can use this reading for your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. In some months you might identify more with your moon sign or rising instead of your sun sign. So if you know your signs, please check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also, keep in mind that these are general readings, so some messages might resonate more with your personal situation than others, and that's normal because these are general readings and there's lots of Libras out there in the YouTube community, so some messages might not apply as much. That's normal. Now, let's begin your reading. Down the center, we have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Crossing that as an obstacle or supporting that, we have the Magician, and this is an obstacle card in this case. All right, so you're going to begin the month closing up chapters. If you look at the number 8, 8 goes like this, but if you flip it, it's truly like an infinity sign. So it denotes cycles, things that come up and down, but they keep going down in that pattern. So at the beginning of the month, it's ideal to close up those cycles, close up these chapters, and begin anew. Why? Because we have the Magician, and the Magician is a number 1 card in the tarot. It's a major arcana at that, so it has more weight than these. So please stop investing your energy into situations or people that are no longer adding to your life, that they're just subtracting at this point. So it's truly imperative that you look out for yourself, look after yourself, and to truly be honest with what and whom you truly need in your life. Make sure that other people around you are being honest with you. But do keep in mind that the Magician, because these are minor, this has more weight, like I was saying, and the Magician has everything at his disposal to be successful and to go to the next stage. So practice some self-belief at the start of the month. Now, in your root area, we have the Strength card, the Devil card, and the Nine of Pentacles. So please, please, please be prudent with your resources, especially when it comes to your finances, because resources could also be anything of value, like your trust or your time, and that could also apply here. But try to be a little bit more frugal this month and to not spend money unnecessarily. And please try to stay away from making big purchases if you can. Instead, it's best to focus on what you already have rather than on the things that you wish you did. And having the Strength card here does say that you're going to be able to combat these more negative energies of the devil, so to speak, because the Strength card does say that we have the courage, we have the capacity to be able to hone in on these impulses or desires, to spend quickly or to invest our time unwisely, and so on. Now, in your recent past, we have the Star card, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So you have put in lots of work into achieving your goals and trying to go for your dreams. Now, if you are a Libra who has yet to get these goals or wishes or achievements, please try to not overthink and think so much or worry so much that you can make yourself sick. So worrying, keep in mind that just worrying is not going to give you the solution. It's not going to make anything better. So instead of doing this, mitigate it by using the star card, and that is trying to have a connection with the divine, with your higher self, and with your spirit guides and angels, if you believe in them. However, just having that trust that the universe is going to provide what is truly necessary in your life is going to be enough. And also, optimism is key to combat, especially the 9. And I say that because some of you Libras might still be dealing with these energies. I know it's in your recent past, but energy doesn't start and stop at a single second or single day. Energy shifts and moves. It's very malleable. So some of you might still be dealing with that. So that's why I say this. Now, crowning your reading, we have the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. So July is going to be ideal to make decisions. So if you choose what is truly in your heart, you can't choose wrong. And that's great. It's great to know, because you have 2 6s here, and 6s in numerology and in tarot denote harmony. So in making these choices, try to go for what's most harmonious, and that's very, very easy for Libra, because you are known as the scales of the zodiac. But what's beautiful, once you make these choices, you are going to have that for sure promise of success, especially if you work in any creative field, but also anything that is creative, period. And creation, or being creative, comes from the word creation, right? So if you are a mom, your babies are your creation. If you are a business person, your business is your creation. So we are all creative in that regard. So you're gonna have a lot of lucky energy during the month of July. So by all means, maximize it and make decisions, especially difficult ones, because you have the promise of good things and of letting go of rougher times that you might have had in the past. Now, in your future position, we have the Pope, or the Hierophant, and we have the Page of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So the theme of July for your sign truly is about making decisions happen. Don't feel stuck. Don't feel at a stalemate. Don't feel overwhelmed by these choices. Instead, try to see these choices as an opportunity. And when choosing, go for the path that sets your heart on fire, that you're the most passionate about. And also act with the great wisdom that you possess, because that's how the Hierophant acts. He does the right thing, but he does the right thing because he is wise. Now, if you are a Libran that is going to school, to university, keep in mind that every single day you're going to be closer to your graduation, and that all of your hard work is going to be for your own good. Now, this message applies to all Libras. Make sure that your communication, or your style of communication during the month of July, is very, very clear, because the 2 here denotes a little bit of lack of clarity. And to not try to just say things to please other people, or to feel stuck in conventions or how society expects you to act. Make sure that you please yourself first, because I know that's a Libra trait. You guys always want to make sure that things are beautiful around you, and with the things that you say, you want to please people, and that can be a beautiful quality. But make sure that it is something that is pleasing to you first and foremost, and secondly, that is honest. Now, in your ego position, we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, while you didn't get the Justice card in your reading thus far, these 3 cards denote how a Libran acts, or the nature of Libra in general. You guys are dependable, you're stable, you're just, but you're also very, very generous. But at the same time, you're very, very rational and cautious. And that's the Knight of Pentacles here. He's very, very cautious. And you're trying to look for the equilibrium of giving and receiving, give and take in your work environment and in really all of your relationships. Make sure that you plan this month, because these plans are going to blossom in the future, and they are going to give you more stability, more financial stability, and more just stability in general, because like I said, this denotes relationships, because it's a 2, and 2 in numerology and in tarot also deals with partnerships. So focus on planning. It's going to bring you more stability in the long run. Now, in your environment, we have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. So there's someone around you that could be of the fire element. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if it's not one of those signs, it could be somebody that is truly passionate and creative. However, they act very, very swiftly and sometimes hastily. So if this is a person that's just acting that way, that's fine. However, if they're trying to rush you, don't let that happen. You take the time that you need, because that's how the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles acts. Now, it could also be a friend, because we have the 3 of Cups here. And during the 3rd week of July, it would be ideal for you to go out and socialize and spend some time with your friends, because it's going to recharge your energies. All right, so now in your hopes and fears area, we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Death card. So it is truly crucial that you let go of these cycles that we saw in the center, and anything whose like purpose it has just completed. It's just time to let go, to release. And I know that this is in your nature, Libra, but it's good to have a little reminder to always think before you speak, because sometimes your mind is so fast and brilliant that you might, or other people might have issues catching up to how fast your mind is going. So try to give people a little bit of time to adjust to the things that you say, by taking some breaths, by not rushing as you speak. Now, as you can see, the Knight here is looking towards the Ace, and it's kind of like moving away from this Death card. So by all means, take the Ace and take that, grasp the nettle into letting go of these chapters, closing up chapters, and people in your life that perhaps you're going to be able to see them in a different light. So this could be seeing them for who they truly are right here in the now, and not for what they meant to you in the past. Now, in your outcome position for the month of July, we have the 8 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So you did make a cameo in your reading. I love when that happens, because it's a very good omen. So at the end of the month, you're going to be able to achieve the goals that you set yourself up for this month. And we had this goal planning or planning here, the 2 of Wands. So by all means, make plans, because you are going to be able to achieve them. And anything that you set your mind to, for that matter, you're going to feel so good by the end of the month. You're going to feel in your element. And those cycles of that we saw here at the beginning of the month, they're going to be let go. We are going to be able to achieve your hopes area here, and that's a great thing, because you're going to be able to see things from a different perspective. If I mentioned it before, truly you are, because that's the Hanged Man. He has gone through difficult shifts in his life. However, he will carry now a wisdom that he didn't have before all of these things happened to them. And you're going to have not only a different perspective on other things, but you're also on yourself. Now, a small little thing that's worth noting is to please not fight against time. If you are a Libran that is feeling a little bit, on this stuck, a little bit wanting to push forward or being pushed forward, don't rush anything. Don't fight against time. And everything happens when it's supposed to happen. All right, Libra, that's the end of your reading. I hope that this has been of help to you, that it has given you a guide to see this reading as like a little GPS to know when to act, when not to act, and how to use the energies that are available to you in a very, very, very good way. So if you feel that this reading has been of help to you, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. It would mean so much. I would like to thank you for visiting my channel, and an extra special thanks to all of my subscribers and to all the people that leave me very supporting, positive comments. They truly make my day, and they mean so much to me. Now, if you'd like a private reading with me, please visit tripletarot.com. I would love to read for you. All right, I'm wishing you a lovely month, Libra. I'll see you guys in August. Bye-bye.